Okay. Testing audio. Okay. Testing audio. Good. Almost done testing. So, hello Twitter, you always are the first person to watch. This is the Creator Sunday stream, first of the year. Every Sunday we have, I make a stream around Somnium Space creative content. Can be word development, avatar design, parcel creations. I mostly do word design since it's one of the most complex, it's the most complex creation we can do and the one with the more liberty. Okay, sorry, it's my new PC and I just reconfigure everything. I hope everything is going well. You can send me comments on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Easier on Twitch, I think. Let me just finish my config. I'm sorry about this. I need to open all the stream to check if everything is fine. Okay, so Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Quality some good. Great. Okay. I don't have my VC face today. Oh. Sorry, I'm so late. Let me just share my screen. Screen capture. Yes, whatever. Automatic. No, sorry about this. Almost done. Whoopalay. There, sorry. First time I have this. I have some lags. If I close OBS, maybe. Sorry, yes. Streamlab. It's better. Got it. Okay, so let's start by opening Unity. Oh, also I'm on Discord right now. Like pretty much every stream now. So you can join, ask question, just chill out. Everything is fine here. Okay, EU and query words. And let's open Somnium Space. Let me just go check if the music is too loud. Just go check if the music is too loud. No, I don't think. Maybe even too quiet, but that's fine. Let me just pause. So my laptop's gonna die. Wait. Too much. Okay. How do I pause the Twitter one? Don't get it. Anyway, whatever. I always long to open Unity. I need to open Somnium too if I want to do test. So like in the last weeks, I'm gonna work in Somnium Space Word SDK, developing some Word content in my Word. Somnium Space Launcher. Oh la la. So long to open Unity. Yes, it's open. Okay, it should work. Yeah, some power issue. GPU. That must be the video encoding. Oh wow, what used that much RAM? That's weird. Streamlab. Okay, I did not know. Um, that's annoying. Good to know. I'm gonna do my best in this occasion. Maybe I have some leaks. I don't know what's happening. First time I stream on my laptop. Maybe I will need to reduce the stream quality. Just check very fast. Encoding maybe? Sorry, I was not expecting this. Okay, I'm gonna continue like that and investigate in my side later. Okay. Hope I will be able to use my Unity not without too much problem. Look at this RAM. First time I see that. Oh, okay. Sorry about the waiting. Okay, I will just close some stuff. Okay. So I will only watch Twitch if you have comments. I need more RAM. Sorry. Okay, that's a little bit better now. Okay, I was waiting for people to join me on Discord, but I'm gonna start anyway. So, okay. Discord. Dang it. Sorry, not Discord. Unity. Some space should be open by now. I'm gonna close it. Don't have enough RAM. Oh, hello.
Hello, Denevraut.
I'm on my laptop, so I don't have the sound on Discord.
Oh, gotcha.
I did not saw you join. Yeah, I have some memory issue, but I think it's gonna be fine. I closed some stuff. I have 16 gigabyte on my laptop. Seem very short for streaming.
Sure.
Did you saw that? Like only OBS use like 2 gigabyte. Oh,
Oh, wow.
it's less now. 1.5.
Oh,
Still
good.
like 82%. What the fuck? It should be fine now.
Good, good,
Look like
good.
I have a leak.
Yeah, yes.
But I think it's still stable. Oh, but that must not be good. Look at this. There's some memory dump here. Very obvious.
Yes.
Never saw something that
Yep.
obvious.
And then rise and then drop and then,
Yeah, yeah.
wow.
You know, we have a lot of frame drop in Somnium. It may be caused by that too.
Okay.
I mean, the garbage collector. I just mean it's something similar. But
Sure, sure.
I won't open Somnium, just Unity today. So you have been asking me about the scriptable object, right?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, scriptable object are the files dot asset that you generate by serialization. Is it correct?
I don't know about that. For me, it was the ability to like create kind of like a struct. We would call it a struct in Unreal Engine, but basically like a list of variables. So like so
Yeah,
let's
okay, but
say
I mean, struct in C sharp will just be a classical class.
okay, yes, and I think that was the idea was that
Is maybe
that
struct
a
exists in C
that a
sharp.
scriptable object was basically a struct, and then you could do an array of them. So let's say you needed to define all of the points of a
It seemed that
yeah.
struct exists in C sharp. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, I was curious because you know struct can be used to make a custom array, so very efficient on data storage.
Yes, yes. And that's what I was trying to do is have it so that somebody could, set up a basically set up
Yeah.
a, a list and then iterate over it.
What I'm afraid of, I mean, I did extensive search, but it don't seem there's an obvious way to do it in Bolt for enum or struct, like you said.
Sure.
It seemed the option is to do it in C sharp for Bolt, you know?
Exactly. And that's what I was finding out too. Um, and then what I thought I remembered that I found was that once you put that scriptable, or once you put that enum into Bolt, that Bolt would just find that reference. Now the
Yeah,
thing
I
I
mean,
don't
if it's a C
know,
sharp script, yeah, of
yes,
course. Any C sharp script that you made, Bolt can find the reference, that's for sure. But of course, the C sharp script will need to be compiled to
yes,
have
and that's
access
the
to
thing
it in
I
Somnium.
don't
So,
know.
and DLL injection is not allowed in Somnium. So
Yes.
I think it's a dead end. It won't be very
Okay.
interesting for a stream. So yeah, to be
Yeah,
honest. So
we've I don't know though, man. We've done a number of dead end streams that we
yes, I
didn't
know, but
quite.
I this one I
But no,
see
I know
it
what
from
you
very
mean.
far.
But we didn't plan on that at the get
Yeah.
go, so I totally
Oh,
understand.
I know you told me last stream we were working on the data block properties for um shader.
Yes,
Sorry, I did not slap enough.
yes.
Yes.
Not the last stream, but the
Yeah. Oh yeah,
in Credit
sorry,
World
sorry.
get
It was
together on Thursday.
yes, yes. I may have an idea today that may be more concrete. I've been working on this quest thingies for Inquity Words. Maybe
Nice.
we could continue this project together here.
Sure.
The problem I have with this quest project is that I'm not just trying to code a quest. That's just simple. I want to code a system that is reusable by people in EU community.
Sure.
For the people that may are looking at a stream, I use Somnium Space Word, but I created a layer on top of it I call IncrediWord Operating System. It's a bunch of script that bring features and it can be installed on any words right now. So I want to make some kind of NPC/AI that can be reused by the community of IncrediWords to make their own stories, things like this. So since it was a too vague and complex project, I've been thought of thinking it differently. I'm just gonna make a list of tasks a quest could ask and call them. Very simple. So I will make template of quest first. Maybe the general system will come later. Because yeah, we know, at some point when you code, at some point if you go nowhere, you are better doing something than just waiting again and thinking,
Sure.
Because sometimes finding a solution need you to search a solution, and
Very
that's what
true.
the iteration are. So sometimes you're better coding something that maybe not final than just doing nothing. Because you will probably find, by doing this, you will explore the needs.
Sure. True.
So, it's classic quest. I mean, I say quest, it's just don't really like the word, but you have an NPC that you can ask stuff, he wants you to search for stuff, he wants you to talk to someone. So, for example, searching for objects. No, not like this. This object. We don't care. Asking for infos. I will say that a quest like you need to go talk to someone and go back. So go get information. It doesn't really matter because yeah. So with those piece of quests, we could maybe connect them together later, to make a more complex one without the need of recoding everything.
Sure.
Then we could search for, we can go get information, get. This one looks similar to the first one. It's you go ask an object to someone. Go get an object to someone. Could be money, could be tools, I don't know, something. Go just try something.
Nice.
And yeah, searching, finding for an object. It could be something lost, something that you want you to find, or something you forget. This is similar to the object to someone, but this is an ability to get an object from someone. So of course we need an inventory. Features. Maybe lame, but it's always interesting to organize, to know what you're going, because just coding randomly can make you lose some time
Sure.
too. So yeah, you can also code randomly, but sometimes when you do something more complex, it's interesting to organize. Feature, it's NPC give
Sure.
you an object. NPC get, no, take you an object, like you give him to him, or to give. It's not necessarily give, it could be steal, but you see what I mean.
Sure.
Inventory, of course. Memory of what you did. You know, in a quest, for example.
Yes.
Or who you talk to. It could be
Very true.
it could also be like an invisible object, like you talk to this person. I don't know.
True.
It could be like some kind of, yeah, something like this, or it could be part of the inventory. It's like the person, like it could be an invisible inventory of information. Oh yeah, inventory. Don't need to be invisible of information. So the same inventory probably.
True.
Object information. Does listening to someone or somewhere. Like, I don't know. Do you know how many trees there is? I need to. I don't know. I need a big tree to cut the wood. You don't know. Do you know if you can find the bigger one? You know, something like this.
Sure. Sure.
So some kind of checkpoint. So you get information from place, like I don't know. Go check the sheep. I don't know. You just need to be there, you know. So you got the information of being there. Did I miss something? I mean, of course, we won't do everything possible, but as soon as we have one feature, we can start to have quests, you know. For example, I mean, I guess finding object would be the most like interesting one. Of course,
Yes.
killing stuff. Yeah, of course.
But as you said, or as I think you thought before, was that it's the easiest one to kind of implement in that you put an item somewhere, you go and you find it. Whereas killing stuff, you need a whole, you know, what weapon are you going to use? How many kill points? What are the animations? There's so much more to it.
Oh, that's more the quest than the feature. 99% of the games killing stuff, so it would be life system, damage,
yes,
etc. I think there's a lot of killing game in this world, so maybe not be the most interesting one. And for a killing game to be fun, it needs to have a very good mechanic. So it
Yeah,
may be very hard to do first, especially in VR. If you have a bad weapon system, it's just not very cool. I've seen a lot of game with swords, and it's hard to make a good sword in VR because either way it's so light that you can sw
true.
swing it like a sword made of paper and kill
Yes.
everything one shot. But yeah,
Although
you can
there is a lot of fun in that. Have you ever
yeah.
played Gorn?
I played game without I played Skyrim. They forget to put
Yep.
I don't know if they repair it, but they forget to think about that. There's multiple ways. Like you can put a cooldown, so as fast as you hit, like
Yep.
less like you have less strength. Or other game put a
Sure.
delay on the sword, so when you hit, there's a delay, so you cannot hit
Yes.
faster. There's a lot of,
I
but they all have fallbacks. But because the delay gonna feel a little less natural since the sword don't follow your hand.
I think that was part of the reason why they went with Half-Life Alex instead of making it another Gordon Freeman adventure. Was you they really just couldn't get the uh, mechanics right on the crowbar.
Yeah. Or also, there's mechanic that you need to do very wide gesture to do long damage.
Sure.
I said destroying stuff more, killing, destroying.
Yes.
So, but that's the same system. If you need to destroy a tree, or anything similar to that, it's kind of. I mean, the tree will have a life bar that you need to swing
Yes.
to hit, and then it dies, so the tree cut.
Very
Um,
true.
since we are more in event and art and stuff environment, yeah, of course, talking and finding object can be interesting. Visiting place for people that want to do quests for the purpose of, you know, advertising.
Sure.
Like go check all the art piece I don't know, or find the missing
Sure.
one. That's gonna be fun. Find the missing one and it's randomly placed. um, did I miss something?
But I also think there's also a having it so that it's random but also synced, so that if you're looking for something and you're looking for something with a couple of people, that
Yeah,
it all appears to be in the same place for everybody.
I understand. Yes. It may be more interesting to start by offline quest first.
True.
It always had a lot of complexity
It
to do
does.
something online. Not just complexity, because you need to test a lot. You know it yourself. I integrate some online stuff in the ISG world,
Yes.
and it need to be perfect, and it's not easy.
That is correct.
Doing something and making it perfect is two different challenge.
Sure.
So let's go with that. I think the most obvious one will be. Oh, and there's one that could be just talking. It's not really a quest, it's just information talking. So, like, it's the menu system. Like,
Sure.
no, it's dialogue. So, that's would be like the first thing you implement. Okay, so I guess my mind is more clear now. Um, do I have uploaded this? Not that I can really launch Somnium. Yeah, that's not gonna happen today. So that's annoying. I wanna shrink the window. Damn it! I can't. Okay. Anyway, game. I'm good now. Okay, so this here we have a NPC. It's very simple. You have an animation I don't remember what it does. I will just play start to see. I think it's just idle. So on first iteration, it will be similar to Black Quest that he made. So the avatar will just have talking gesture when he talk. Yeah, he's just idle. Got it. Okay. Can I press on the buttons? No thanks. Yeah, they do nothing for now. The question mark was supposed to open the window. The X closed the window.
Gotcha.
I was not sure yet how to code all this. Will I use like... I was thinking about using the... you probably know about it. State machine. But then I realized I should avoid as much as possible to use code. So instead I will maybe prefer to have something that you can configure with just variables. I know it reduces the possibility, but I can always make this code available, you know, and then people can code their own.
True.
So I think I will do
True.
both. There won't be any like proprietary code like in this. I mean,
Totally.
secret code. So that's fine if I share this.
Sure.
Good. So of course, in Incrediworld World, our UI are a little bit different, but the most of it will be the same. We don't have a graphic recaster because we use a custom interaction system. The reason, because in Incrediworld World, you can use two hands to click on two different buttons. That's why I remade completely the interaction system. Okay, so we have here our page, background, text, button 1, button 2, and quit. Yeah, that's not easy. Okay, I can start by the basic. I really think I'm gonna switch to normal script. Bolt, flow machine. Gonna stay on embedded for now. So I just want the quest window to open and close. Let's start by this. In Incrediworld, there's two ways of doing this. Because the way the buttons are made, either way the button can call a script or a script can read the button events. Depending what I do, I use one or the other. For example, for the keyboard I did here, for this keyboard, there's just too much buttons on it. So doing an event receiver for each of them will be a pain. So instead, I got one event receiver and they receive the key code.
Got it.
So it's the button that called the keyboard and not the reverse.
Yep.
Can't wait to finish it. Would be nice for the web browser and stuff.
Oh yes.
Of course, I will need to make some variation because we don't all use QWERTY.
Oh my gosh,
but
that's true.
most of people are QWERTY in Somnium. Maybe probably more than 90%. I wonder which. I'm just curious. Let's check at the map. A keyboard map. I don't know if my question makes sense.
It does.
Oh, look at this.
And then check their IP address and
oh my god, there's not that much people that use QWERTY. What's national layout? No, don't use the IP address. And don't use language. We will. I hate when games decide that I'm QWERTY. I hate that. My keyboard is not. Like EA are very good in that. EA think that in Quebec we all use QWERTY. That's absolutely false.
Gotcha.
So like as you see here, it's pretty much QWERTY. Oh, what's this? Quartz? I did not know. Oh, I did not know about this quartz.
So now you gotta have another one.
Here. Yes. I mean, maybe I will do something that anyone can edit, like a file. That maybe just the best option for now. National layout, I have no idea. I don't know. I thought there would be a map of Word.
That looked like one. There was a multicolored one
Keyboard,
there.
layout, Word map. Oh, never mind. What's this? Why would I care? Whatever. Okay. There, whatever. That was just for curiosity. I don't dislike this UI. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's a dark mode. Is it dark by default? I don't think. I think it's my color. So, very
I think you're
simple.
right.
I just need to remember the event, so I'm gonna go see the buttons. This will probably be on dock later. There. OnClick PCVR as the event I generate. Because OnClick is not super reliable. Anyway, that's not the best system I made, but it's fine. It's working. Oh yeah, right. So custom event. I don't think there's an argument. So bye bye? No. Question mark. No, yeah, it's a quest button. I guess it's gonna be called quest, whatever. And we have the event now. I just need to connect it here. So that would be the quest button, and this one would be the close one. Exit. I already have it, I think. No, I don't. Quit? That's not correct. Interact. There. So very simple. Game object dot set active. We need 2. Ah, damn it. Leave me alone. There's multiple ways of coding this. I'm just lazy right now, so I'm gonna do the lazy one. So this one opened the main window, so page welcome. Okay, let's go with that. Have some lags. I can't believe there is laptop with 8 GB of RAM. Gaming laptops.
That's incredible.
Must be impossible to stream with that.
Yes.
And the question button, interact button, it must be disabled and enabled. So if I click on the quest button, it's going to be on and off, and reverse, off and on. You can check that now. So either way, from the init, oops, start, sorry, I've been doing C# recently. Start, I would just copy the disable one. So I have some kind of default state. I know this code can be simplified, but I'm fine for now. Let's start for now, for fun. I've been trying to reinstall VCFace. Don't know what's happening. Oh, you're there. Oh no, I don't have enough memory for that.
Oh no.
When I create something I want to keep and I don't want to mind organizing, I put it on desktop. When I know it's gonna be deleted, I save it on then download. That's my little
Good
trick.
point.
No, VC face. Ah, it's configured. Good. I press play, I believe. Can you play, please? Do you have any New Year objective?
Not really. I mean, I've got some things I want to accomplish, but that was true well before the new year started. So
Oh, it's finished now. You accomplish it
yeah,
in one day.
no, yes, it's been 8, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
no,
Okay, let's check at this now.
nice.
Fucking lagging. Sorry about the swearing. Okay. We think. Oh, it don't work. I don't dislike this question mark thingy. It's just a mesh. It's not even a picture.
That is neat.
Why it don't work? Don't receive the events. Let's go check. Direction button. Button. Do you have the script? Yes. Yes, on Click PCVR, believe. Oh, I've. That's why. Okay, got it. I did not use the right reference.
Oh,
That's my bad. Very simple mistake. So it's gonna be quest button. It's the wrong one. Because this is the UI. This is the button. I've been. I learned that when you have a very complex UI, you are probably better having multiple UI inside. Because it
yes,
seems Unity re-render the whole UI if you have one, but if only a part of it change, it's different. I don't understand
hmm,
perfectly. I know Unity UI can be very heavy,
yeah.
so we need to be careful. I've been asking GPT why transparent shader are more heavier. He told me
Hmm,
because there is more step in the rendering, like the multiplications on the alpha channel that you don't
sure,
have. Um, I don't know if it's. I'm trying to understand if rendering something transparent and opaque is it 5% strong heavier? Is it 2 times? I have no idea.
sure,
It's very hard to get a clear answer from GPT. And even testing this is very hard to do.
true.
I'm trying to see how to optimize my trees because forest in VR is one of the biggest challenge to have good performance. I don't do that. I don't do too bad, to be honest. You saw my forest, not this
Oh
one
yeah,
but the other. Not too bad.
yes,
It is AV, but it needs some optimization, but
sure.
it's not too bad. Um, yes, testing. Sorry. I'm so sleepy.
Yeah, I am too today.
Yeah, we went to a restaurant and I had to woke up sooner. No, I normally woke up at noon. That's bad holidays habit that is not gone yet.
Ah, yes.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, open, close. Good. That's very nice.
Very nice.
It's already nice for information. Then what I would like to do, if I can, is that I want people to be able to configure pages like this, connect
Yes.
them together, ideally without coding. And if you
Mm.
saw you saw what I write, yes, all the features. This means
Yes.
they could all be mini feature that you connect together. You no need to code, you know. And if
True.
you really need something custom, you could still do it, or you could ask
Yes.
it to be integrated to, because that's another purpose of Inky Rewards is to ask for integration.
Sure.
I love this tester. I just don't have gravity, and even the space loading work. Oh, you see this here, B?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
because I repaired
Don't
the
step on it. It'll
I
sting you.
that's because I repaired the problem I told you. I
Oh,
was so
yes.
happy. I was happy. I work on it because if you have UI, referencing siblings in variables was very important.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay, sorry. So let's try to have multiple pages now. Still trying to think about that. You see that could be somewhere where the X send information to the main UI. So if I have multiple page, I don't need to reference all the X.
True.
I don't really like the pattern where some children call his parent, you know. I prefer when the parent always asks the children, "Did you press a button instead?" You know, or like
Sure.
or in a both way, the parent asks the children, "Tell me when the button is pressed." You know,
Yes. Yep.
because if you do child to parent, you can end up with a code where you have no idea what is calling your code. You know.
Sure.
Yeah, so I don't know if you call it outside function, maybe called by someone somewhere, you know.
Sure.
But sometimes with UI, it's very hard to avoid this, and it can make your code very ugly. I could make that the X button is not in the same UI. That would be possible.
Of course.
I don't know yet. Let's do it. Hmm. So sorry, I'm thinking. What will be the best? The thing I thought it was to just have multiple pages. Would be simpler. Because what I thought was for this feature, people
Yep.
will do their own UI, you know. All they will need to do is to write somewhere that is an inquiry feature and all the button will be scraped automatically, you know. So they won't have to
Yes.
think about that. Um, so for example, I could have this UI here. I can give him the buttons and then tell the buttons you are linked to this UI. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can try that without even having a script on it. So I don't know, button one. I call it PTN. No thanks.
Would you maybe? Would it be worth
If
looking at instantiating a new page?
I called, but the reason I will do this way is because people could have custom shape for each UI with maybe even pictures, you know.
Sure.
I did not even thought about the picture, but yes, that would be interesting to have pictures. So It's like you told me for a Spectrum system. I don't want to do the same mistake. I want people to
Sure.
be able to edit the UI.
Good point.
I'm probably gonna rethink the Spectrum and give all the UI, and then the script will be added later.
Yep. I think that's a great way to
Yeah,
do
I
it.
mean it's easy to add a script. They just need to find components that are buttons. That's it.
Yep.
Nothing else.
Yep.
And sliders.
Sure.
And my fake drop down.
Yes.
So the drop down I had so much problem to my UI system is weird. It's not it's very not compatible with how buttons work. Anyway, it's working, so working on I don't want to lose more time. I already lost too much.
Sure.
So, no thanks. It's a bye. Where do you live? It's a I'm shocked. What did you say?
I'm shocked.
Yeah, it's say. What did you say? I think that's the end of the conversation.
Gotcha.
It was just random.
Because I wasn't sure if that was shocked or choked.
Oh my god. You saw nothing. You're right. I have no idea what to write. I'm shocked.
SHOCKED.
Oh,
There we go.
I
There
see.
you go.
So we have 3 pages. What could be fun is that they automatically center, so you could make your quest like this.
Awesome. Our
Oh.
welcome only has one M.
Oh, damn it, I always make this mistake. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Text. Ah, you don't even see it. Okay. Why those two are identical? Okay, bye. Then the button would be bye. I don't say bye to robot. Sorry.
Oh, we went to go see Megan, the movie Megan yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Speaking of talking to robots.
Megan, I don't know. I don't know this one.
Oh, no?
I
That
don't
was a
think.
fun one. Fun little
I
scary
guess I don't
AI.
see bye to robots. Ah, there's so many games.
AI gone bad robot movie. I love those.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yes.
Oh, I know. You see how I configure my buttons, right? So
Yep.
buttons, no thanks. Okay, I give him a game object that is the by. You see, I have the button.
Okay.
I'm shocked. Oh boy. Yes, that go to the page. Whatever, I'm shocked. But what I could do is, I need some code here to say, I don't know. I will need to think about it. But it will look like this. Button. No thanks. Nothing forbid me for having a code that work with the name of the variable. It will be button no thanks condition. So I don't know. It would be like I don't know.
But
Like
wouldn't there be many instances? I guess it doesn't matter how many
object.
instances of no thanks. It would always pull up the same page.
Yeah, correct. It's
That makes sense.
it's all pages. So you can reuse the same page if you want.
Sure.
So object brick. You see what I mean? It's just a fake coding. So
Sure.
we'll need some kind of way of link. Oh yeah, of linking a a condition, so you cannot press the next button as long as you don't have or something like this. So like if you come back to you talk to the NPC will say, did you find my pencil? And then the yes will be gray because they don't have it yet.
True. Good point.
Or did you find my 10 pages? And the button will be gray because there's a
Yes.
condition. Like I don't know how to do that. Could be array. No, list string, because one of the thing I don't want the UI, I don't want this to be too complicated to code.
Yep.
So the first thing could be condition. The first thing could be the condition type. Condition one. It would be like the name of the
Yep.
name of the button. I don't know. And like object table object ID table or key. It could also be dictionary.
Yeah. True.
I
That'd
don't
be-
like dictionary because they are lame to code. Like you have to put string, you have to put string. Like
Yes. And if you accidentally just leave it like that, just entered in there, but you didn't hit
I
the plus
know
key. Oh my god, it got
that's
me so many
so
times.
annoying. This plus
Uh,
button.
I'll be right back in just a sec.
Yeah, you have to press the plus button. I want to show you something I'm working on. I'm just gonna open my other Unity project, hoping it won't crash my PC. I'm not sure, but something like this, I guess. How I could configure them.
So, boy.
Oh yeah, I was about to show you something I did
Yes.
this weekend. It's very nice. Yeah, it's broken. So it's broken right now but I'm working on a feature so the toolkit will have integrated video tutorial.
Oh, you said that.
Yes, it's very working great. The only single problem, it's not a real problem. I need to generate a game object, but
Yep.
it can be delete. There will be an automatic creation and deletion, so it should not be a problem. Uh,
Sure.
it's the video player. It have to be a game object. But I took the video player texture and I every frame I put it on the UI. From a performance point of view, it's not the best, but I don't saw any exaggerated performance need.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was working fine on my laptop battery, so yeah, not that lot of things work fine in my laptop battery.
Sure.
Yeah, so there will be a drop down, a play, pause, and stop button. You can choose the tutorials, maybe a category of like advanced or start. So then
Nice.
if you have a question, you can ask in there. And most fun part, the link, of course it's gonna be video links, not the files, of course.
Of course. Yes.
That will be like
Yes.
exaggerated.
I was thinking about
They're
that.
gonna be for ADPs for multiple reason, but I'm gonna use that technique for making tutorials so you can read. So I don't think it's a bad thing. For
Nice.
example, when I will make the tutorials, I will use a zoom, so you don't have to always zoom.
Sure.
Um, what was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, the idea is to, I don't know, make sure people don't scream when they open Unity, you know?
Sure.
So it's gonna be here, EWU and tutorials. And there will be a button on the toolkit too to open it. And for the demo project, you know, the template, it's gonna be already open. So people will be able to press play.
Nice.
Yeah. I won't
Good, good.
autoplay it, that's not very
Sure.
correct. I hate autoplay video, damn it. It's never good.
True.
Okay, so I'm still trying to see, I mean, I need a reference to the page, the name of the button. Yeah, wait, I have the page. I need a page, the button. Maybe I shouldn't use that. Maybe I should just use dictionary, even if I hate it. You know, you need to run it once to press the tame plus button. So I don't know. Let's create something. Find wood pieces. That's the name of the task. Can call it a task, whatever.
Sure.
So button. No, that's
So
what I mean.
I'm wondering if we need to set up a class, a system, or a game object.
What do
And
you
the
mean?
game, so in other words, the game object is a piece of wood. You pick it up, and the game object says, what type are you? And it has an answer.
The idea I had is already a prototype.
Oh, gotcha.
It's just a variable that's called like tag or whatever. It's the type of object, you know.
Yep.
It could be, I don't know, wood 31, or like it could be unique or not.
Sure.
Wood, paper. So it's just a tag you will read on an object. Simply.
Sure.
I don't think it's bad to use text. Um, did you ever code in Python?
Yes.
It's a very implicit code language. It means that he trusts the code. Python trusts your code. You can literally asking anything, and it will just crash, you know. But you give an
Sure.
object, you give a variable, and then he will trust you that it's the right one. Like it's a string, but there's no way of telling if it's a string or not. You just have to
Sure.
assume it, and then use it as a string. A string. You could check all the time the variables, but you could also just
Hmm.
trust. Um, what I mean is it's not that bad to use text for referencing stuff. It's
Sure.
not the best way, but I think for no coder it could be just fine. So the button is button 1. Then I think it's sadly the best way. It's using dictionary. The page, I mean, there will be example at the same time, so it should not be that bad.
Sure. True.
Page, then it's this. It should not be there if you press it. Whatever. It's not well taught how it works. Anyway, then the type of page, it could be or condition, because I can put a string, so it would be object. Then you can have custom tags, custom variables for the specific object. Quantity, I don't know, 12. It could be pounds, it could be it could be, yeah. Wait, um, as well as the type of object, I called the quantity too.
Sure.
So and it's a float, so it could be in weight or in units. Sorry. Yeah, makes sense. Or if it's a quest, it could be like talk to no talk like it would be in if it would be the information quest, it could be information, then you need to have this in your informations, like I don't know, pigs. Oh, information source, it would be a pig that told you
So like them.
information rank. I don't know what sounds do a pig.
It's when you get a pig good and drunk.
Oh my god. So that's I guess dictionary could be fine. So this is one page. So don't think it's that complicated to do. Um, you don't need to code. This is only good if you have good doc. Without documentation or example, it's shit. It's pure
I
shit. Yeah, very often documentation is almost more important than the tool you use. Because without documentation, you cannot use the tool. Like I do right now. I don't have doc on everything, so what happened? People can't even know it exists.
sure.
I've seen a lot of game and language doing that. The documentation is so behind the reality, like on
Yes.
the old version. So like Amplify shader editor, there's a lot of stuff
Oh
that
my
are not
gosh.
documented.
Yes.
But but good thing. GPT know Amplify, so you can ask him questions. You
Nice.
understand? So at least there's that. Because it's not the documentation that will have told me about the property blocks. Remember? So yeah, I guess that could be a way. Yeah, I think it's a good way of doing quest. It just annoys me because here it's not a 1080p. Do you have a 1080p screen?
I do.
Could you show
In
me?
fact,
Could you show me how look your Unity? I need.
sure.
I need an idea of the sizes.
All right.
Probably less big than me. I would say.
Just give me just a moment. Let's see if I do this and then press this button and then that button, I think. You should be seeing
Oh, good.
what I'm seeing.
Okay. So it's pretty much the same as me right now. Oh, sorry.
Good.
It's you see my screen. Can you show me your Unity? Sorry, I'm just gonna share this with everyone, even if there's no one. Where's the?
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. All right. Yes.
There.
Does that look right? No, just kidding. Give me a
Good.
sec.
Perfect.
Oh, no.
What's happening here?
I'm infinity. All right, hold on. Doing a little bit of timers. All right, hold up.
Good. Okay, so it's smaller than me. That's good to know. So
Okay.
as long as it look nice on my laptop, it should be fine.
Good,
Can you
good,
can you
good.
full screen? Can you
Yep. Oops.
you just want to have a longer idea than 1 second?
Yeah, sorry about that. I looks like I closed it. Hold up. I've got another one open, but give me just a
Lol.
moment to.
How many screen?
Uh,
How many screen do you have?
I have all of them. Hold
Sorry,
on. I have
two,
three
three.
screens.
Okay,
I
okay.
have I have three screens, and I've got multiple things on it.
Oh
All right,
yeah,
hold up.
you must have more than 16 gigabyte of RAM like me.
I do. I think I have 32 in this. Hold up. I'm just gonna open up a
Yeah,
different
32
one.
is pretty decent right now.
Sorry, it's opening. Hold up, just a moment. There we go. What's that?
I sent you pictures.
Oh,
Cats.
did you send me pictures of cats? Whoops. All right.
Sorry. Okay. Can you have like can you open can you click on a script?
Yes.
I would like to see all look dictionaries on your I mean I just need to see variables ideally
Sure.
to see a dictionary on the right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I guess it's decent. I was just afraid it would be too small for most people, but I guess it's fine.
I think it's good.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm gonna probably keep this idea because you know, dictionary is like a universal thing in programming. It's
Of
very,
course.
very, very um, like versatile. It can be so much things. It's a very simple way of storing stuff without having to create objects. And there is complete language that work on this. I think Python work completely on dictionaries on the dictionary principle. It still has very slow language, but still. So then I could do the same for the second page. It will be uh, I I don't know. I can't do it like or quit can a quit quest or whatever, you know. So again it would be string button. Can we copy this? Duplicate? Okay, that don't work. Or maybe I'm just curious. An array list that would work too. Maybe. No, we need really. No, 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 no. Never mind that. Okay. Quit quest button. Button 2. Then. Yeah, the page. I need the page. Dictionary key cannot be null. It's not null.
Oh my god, I hate when that happens.
Really?
Yeah, this happens to me all the time.
Does he want to be hit or something? Maybe hash table is better. Whoops. That's gonna be annoying. Um, button. Button 2. Okay. You don't like to have two IoT dictionaries?
I don't think that's the issue. I've just gotten into this thing where if you like don't hit enter, it doesn't really take the string in, and you've got to muck with it. I had to just start over again in most of the time. Not completely over again, but
Can't believe it. What about hash table? Oh no. What the fuck? I never saw this error. There must be a reason. Let me save maybe. You cannot be null. Software is not what it was in the past. So unvariable. Maybe because of this one that is still kind of active. Okay, now it's null. String. Object. At least if I found the perfect way of repairing the problem, it can still be fine. Anyway, in most cases, people will edit what's on the right here, and we'll already have like, but we cannot. What's annoying? You cannot copy a var. I mean, you can copy the wall variables and paste it if you don't know if
Sure.
you know. So paste as new. So there's two now. So you can remove what you don't need. Uh, I guess they merge together. I have no idea how it work. Um, Page now. By the by page. Then maybe it's because of the first dictionary that was not. I don't know. Yeah, there's no conditions. It could be. I mean, yeah, I could just check if there is a condition, and then if there's not, it's not. That could be that would be a normal one. It don't feel right. Do you think about any other ways? Either way, I do that, or I read variable name.
Sorry, I stepped away for a second, but I can still hear you.
Sorry, I was saying
Um,
I have two options. Either way, the name of the variable is have some kind of code, like I have to read it correctly. So button one button like this. It may be also interesting. I don't know.
I feel like I would, and I'm not looking at the whole picture like you are, but I feel like what I would do is um set up a game object as a inventory piece, and I would put in that game object things that you would like to have, like how much it, maybe how much it weighs,
Yeah,
and how many things are necessary to build it, and then if somebody needed that, they would just say, all right, this quest, this gate requires this game object to be in your inventory in order for the gate to open, the person to
yeah,
respawn. And they would just check for that game object. Um, and then the game object would know, all right, I'm a table. What do you need to
yeah.
make me? Well, you need to have wood, a wood game object in your inventory. You need to have nails, a certain quantity of nails in your inventory. And that way you're just looking at game objects and whether or not that game object reference lives in your inventory or not. And even the game object itself could hold the image of what would represent it, and the might even hold the value of the page you get to open when you successfully create it or
But
move on from it.
it do feel weird that the object contained the receipt for himself.
Why? Well,
I mean, we could end up with a lot of information inside the game object. All it can do, all the receipt.
true, true, true.
But I see what you
Um,
mean. I mean, it could contain. I mean, I don't. The picture that is representing, that's a good thing. Yes, since it's an inventory item. Yeah, of course, all the information should be there. Because I
I,
don't think I will tell. Don't think I will tell him what you can do because we can add stuff later, and it. I mean, when you create a feature, you want to exit as less stuff as possible. Okay, I think that's
sure,
my point
sure.
of view. So ideally, um, I would make object as simple as possible. But it's just one point of view. There's 1,000,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
yeah, I have no idea yet because depending on all the system, I mean the more important thing is how easy it is to the user to do. That's the most important part. How easy is it
So,
to the user to
so
use it?
in that case, I would think that it my thinking would be that
Because a receipt could be an
yep,
object or something like this.
true.
It's like a converter. I don't know. I don't know. It's complicated. I did not even thought about having receipt to build stuff, but that could be very nice. I think we probably need it because yeah, that could be nice. And then you find a piece of wood, you find a crystal, and you use a hammer, bang
I
bang,
mean,
and
so
you have a
yeah,
magic stick.
and it can go, and but it's also kind of built in that maybe I don't need it to build a table, but maybe in order to get through the gate, I have to have 3 items. And those 3 items come in as game objects. They hold all of the information that includes
Yeah,
them. And then there's a game object that's the key. And what do you need for this key? Well, you need these 3 game objects. And then that becomes a game object that requires those three
yeah.
items in
But
order for it to be held.
the quest system could be applied to the gate without even having UI, and it will
Oh,
work the
yeah,
same way. It will
absolutely.
work the same way. It will have like
Yes.
I'm not sure how, but you see, it will be similar to what we do here. So it could be the same.
Yes.
In fact, dictionary is extremely versatile. It could be used everywhere. Oh, is everything fine? My screen was flashing.
Oh, yeah, it looks fine
I
here.
guess yes. Okay.
And that's a great point because with that system you could use it with with a UI, or you could just have the gate itself just go, all right, what's
Can,
in your inventory list,
can you
and if it
show?
includes these game objects, you open
Can you check the stream? It looked dark. Send you.
this. Okay, no.
Why did you scream? My God, this. I don't know why
um,
it looked dark. What
it
happened?
looks perfectly fine to me. Whoops, sorry.
No, I sent you a
Sorry,
link.
I'm not streaming it either, anyway. Um,
Oh yeah, it's dark. Why is that? Sorry.
oh, that is dark. That's not what it looks like on mine. It looks nice and bright on mine.
Yeah, let me try something. Disable HDR maybe. Oh damn it, the fucking HDR. Sorry, I swear again.
There you go.
I see. Oh, that's lame. I'm sorry. If there's still people watching, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's a people watching. Or maybe it's us too. Anyway, I know it's a very technical stream. Um, yeah. So yeah, dictionaries. I think they are a very versatile way of coding and of configurating. We won't scare people with the C word. Ah, coding. No, configurating. So yeah, the gate could have the same idea. Maybe not the exact same, but maybe I could do a unified interaction system. No, no, not interaction. It would be whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So instead of button, it would. I mean, it could still be button. I don't know. But yeah, we need some quest system for gates um or maybe not. You probably saw when I made a locked door. Then
Oh yeah.
you remember the lock door? It was very simple. I just had to read the
Yep.
tag on the game object. That's it. Nothing more. It was very simple.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how I did that. Let me just check. Um, must be this one. And the detector was here. The script really don't look too complicated for nothing. Try get object variable, token value. Okay, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, token name. Yes, I check the token name, then I check the token value. And then I add a total. So like if I need 3 of a token, like could be 3 wood or
Yeah.
3 pound, does not matter. So I will need to put 3 log of 1 pound or 6 log of 0.5 or just 3 log if it's just a number. There's no like type of there's no I don't know what to say in English, but I guess you got my idea. Okay, so
I do.
that's pretty much it for the quest system for now. Not gonna go very far any one day anyway.
Sure.
Um, I'm still wondering if I should not transform my stream to be more interesting because since the time I start, there's pretty much no person looking at it, and I don't think that's the purpose of using. I mean, there's two ways of thinking. I know I'm always using helping some people, but very few. Or I'm just wondering what is the purpose of the stream. Before
Sure.
me it
Sure. I
was it
understand that.
before me it was Mikey that had it. It was creating avatars. I don't know how much people was watching it. That's not the point, but I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
I do.
I
I
know
think.
maybe I should do more creative and less coding because there's not a lot of people that code right now. Very few. They are kind of. I guess it's scaring to code, right? It looked too complicated.
It can look too complicated.
But
Yes,
at the same time, Somnium is that this is Somnium.
that is
So
true.
maybe that's I don't know. Eh, I've been thinking about this question like for a long time.
And I wonder if, like, just some small, like a episode of like variables. When would you maybe use a flow variable? When might you want to use a graph variable? When would you
I
want to use?
you know I've been thinking about flow graph. I'm not sure I will teach
Yep,
people about it.
sure.
It's just it's just more convenient to use the other one for everything. You see what I mean? In my
I do.
opinion.
I do. Yep. I think there's certain, but what I'm trying, but more than that, um,
I think what will help people is to have more examples that they can use.
and simple, yeah, exactly. Simple examples of some
Yeah,
quick, easy things that they might want to do.
because you will care about learning if you just need to use an example and change the name of something.
Sure.
So maybe
And
that's what I should concentrate on. Maybe I could continue my idea of doing tutorials in live, but being more careful of making sure every time I give something at the end.
yes, and I think also staying on track and on topic is something that could be more beneficial
Sorry,
to these videos. I
sorry.
know that just when I was trying to learn how to work with custom properties, there was a 3.5 hour video to go watch,
Right.
and it was 3.5 hours, and
Yeah.
you get so close to talking about custom properties, and then jump off topic for like 20 minutes.
Oh
And
no.
I'd scrub through, and I'd get, okay, all right, I think they're going to get back to
Yeah.
talking about custom properties, and then we'd kind of go off the rails a little bit, and
You may be right.
an hour later I had to scrub and find, so that's my thoughts of,
Yeah.
quick, concise,
Person.
explain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Person. It's hard to explain anything in bold. It's so everything is so complicated. Just to grab something, it's No, I found a way of grabbing
sure.
that is very simple. I could teach it or give whatever. Um. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
That's an interesting point. Maybe I could do two stream instead of one. 2 hours. It may be too long for most people. Maybe 1 hours, 2 time a week could be better. Um, I've been a little stopping to develop the Somnium Space Guide because of time, but I still do
Sure.
have time. But it's not the funniest documentation place to write on.
Yes. True.
Some Space was supposed to do something, but I don't have any news.
Yeah.
Um, I just hope they will do a Git book and give me the credentials.
Sure.
That would be so much simpler. I mean, I could also make one. I don't know. Everyone is so busy right now, so it's very hard
Oh
to.
my gosh, yes.
But it could be fun if multiple of us have access to the same Git book or
Yep,
whatever, and we all
absolutely.
write, not just write tutorials, but also give codes and example and stuff like this.
Yes.
Because right now, I feel like people don't really know about the Summon Space Guide and are very lost inside it too.
I think a lot of people know about Somnium Guy, but you could be right, that
Yeah, but I, I,
maybe
I
some work.
cannot do this alone. I really need help,
Of course, of
and
course,
it's hard to get help
this is true.
because it's fine. It's like this. The help don't come. You need to ask for it.
Very
And we are
true.
always shy to ask for help because people are very busy.
Very,
And
very
the
true.
documentation is so important. So important. It's underestimated. Like I've seen a lot of project with nice doc and I love it. Even if it's not
Oh yes,
complete, like Amplify Shader is not complete, but still the doc is very nice. And the doc is
yes.
integrated. And it not the doc is integrated to their tool. That's very fun too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask Archer about this, but they are hard to join because of the CES right now.
Oh
But
my gosh, yeah.
yeah, fully
Well, today's the
understandable.
last day of it, so
Oh really?
uh, yes.
I
Yep.
asked Blake to test a few headset. It told me the one I was looking forward was disappointing. The
Oh
Megan
no.
X. Yes, I'm surprised. I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe
Hmm.
if he saw something that's weird. But he really loved the Pimax, the
Oh yeah.
crystal. Yeah, but it's just a low end. Crystal is just a low end on the one they are making. Um, it's very similar to some Space One, but it have mini LED and QLED,
Nice.
quantum mini LED, whatever.
Yeah, sure, sure.
But the one I'm looking forward is the Pimax 12K, but that's just way too much pixels.
Oh
12
my
fucking
gosh.
K. What do you need? 248, 24090? I don't really know what to do right now, so I may end up the stream and think about all this.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, yeah, I really don't know. I just think I should do something different. That's it. Not stop thinking. Do something. I often tell me that stop thinking, do something, whatever it is. So yeah, I could
Yes.
I could try to focus more on, but yeah, if I publish stuff on the Summer Space Guide, I'm afraid no one will find it, even if I tell people. I will need to tell everyone, you know. That's the thing I'm sad about. It's this. It's not obvious that if you need to learn something new, if you want to see what you can do, you have to go to the Summer Space Guide. You see what I mean? It's not obvious.
Sure, I can tell you that I have used and pointed to your guide of setting up the UI canvases
Mm-hmm.
more times than I can count.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, absolutely. I've, as I said, I pointed people there. I go back there frequently. It's good.
Maybe I one thing I will be glad to see if that everyone together work for an open OS for Somnium Space maybe like all the
Sure.
basic feature without overcomplicating them, like the basic grabbing system I thought of, the basic UI system of Somnium. I don't know, some stuff like this
Oh, sure.
because it's. I mean, of I'm not the I'm not fully the right person since I have my own project and I can't share all my technology. Same for
True.
the people that know
True.
the more are like have proprietary code. You know, we own our own stuff.
I also think that there's a lot of people that don't have the core programming ideas, and I'm only saying that because that's obviously how I started out. Just you know,
Uh,
what is a dictionary? What would you maybe use it for?
yeah, that's true. That's
What
true.
is a list? What would you use it for? What's the difference between a list and a dictionary? They look very similar, but obviously you can do different
Yeah,
things with different ones.
it's so obvious for us that it's different.
And that's I think one of the things that I really struggled with when I started to try to learn this stuff is that I didn't go to school for it. I just tried to pick it up, as I
Yeah,
went along.
I
So
pretty
I'd create
much I've
little.
I you know 90% of my knowledge don't come from school. Maybe
Oh yeah,
more,
absolutely.
maybe more.
It was just setting up little challenges for myself um and then trying to execute those challenges. And I think the thing that I found the most challenging was when I would ask for advice um or I would watch some of these tutorials is they would become way over my head way too quickly. Um and because of what I just talked about, there's like,
Yeah,
oh, just make a dictionary. And like, all right, I'm
but
familiar with what a
I think
dictionary is, but I'm not sure how
yeah,
to program with one.
yeah, and then you learn hash table. Wait, is it the same?
Exactly. Or
But Marcia, yeah, but more seriously, I think we should do it. The open core
yep.
or open OS,
Um,
whatever.
I think one thing I got a lot of benefit from was learning alternatives to tick or update, and how maybe having to do the same thing every single frame isn't necessary, but
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, that's true. But
using a timer to check
if we
in.
start building the open core or whatever the name is, I kind of love
Yes.
the name.
Yep.
Maybe that we will go everywhere because we will start from scratch. Um,
Sure.
and I think we could make a Git and everyone could participate. I know a lot of people here don't want to use OS from EU
Yep.
OMG, and I fully understand it. That makes sense. They want to own their own code and stuff. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think that would be good to have the open core and
I
then
think the only other thing I would include in that is just communication between objects. Like I made up a little test level. It was like, all right, I have three game objects in the scene. Each one of them has a variable of what kind of animal it is, and what are some different ways that I can get that? Well, I can find the object by just using a find node. I can scan, find all the children in the hierarchy and get
yeah.
that
Hmm.
variable. Just different
Yeah,
ways to
the
get
open core
objects.
will
Yep.
include a lot of nodes that are already done for simplifying our life. and
Sure.
and those would be able to be used in any other OS or
Yes.
how do they call it? Engine, yes. OS or
Yes.
engine, yes. Okay, I think that's something we could talk to. Oh, I will probably launch the discussion in the Mimu guideline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, open core or whatever. Open Somnium space word core. OSW. Oh no,
It
that's lame.
it rolls off the tongue.
Big words. Okay, so thank you people for watching the stream. I think that's the end. Whoops, sorry. And we will gonna probably yeah, we will probably gonna start or continue the open core next week. Yes, I think that's a good idea because right now there's not enough people using words and it's not scary to do. Yeah. Thank you very much. Bye bye. That's
I never.
was I talking?
Oh
Okay.
yes, I heard
Sorry.
you.
No, no, no. But in my what? What's up? Let me check. Was
Never.
I talking? Okay, Sibo. Oof. Sorry. I was afraid like the stream was mute, but because the microphone bar was not working
Oh yes, yes.
somehow.